How to sell an inherited house in Goole, Hull, Skegness, Yorkshire or Lincolnshire. Selling an inherited house made simple. Inheriting a property is a bittersweet experience. Although it might mean acquiring a house that could drastically improve your life, it also means that a loved one has passed away. Grieving is a difficult process, and dealing with your newly acquired property might be the furthest thought from your mind. However, it's important to manage your inherited property before it becomes not only an emotional stressor, but a financial one too. The sudden acquisition of an inheritance can leave you with many questions. As a benefactor, you might ask yourself, what do I do when I inherit a property, or how do I sell an inherited home? What are your options? An heir has 3 options when deciding what to do with their inherited home. They can rent out the property, move into it, or sell. Should you rent or sell the house? Renting out an inherited property may help you keep the home in the family, but it also comes with a hefty cost and high risk. Rental properties are hard to maintain. A landlord needs to interview prospective tenants, collect rent, pay for upkeep, and be on call for complaints often 24 hours a day. Selling an inherited house is generally the best option when dealing with a new property. Once the home sells, a benefactor can pay off the mortgage, save money by avoiding capital gains taxes, and may even see a profit of their own. Before the sale. Before selling an inherited house, it's important that you are realistic about your new house. Becoming familiar with the property, assessing the housing market, and hiring help when needed are all viable considerations before you sell an inherited home. First, know where you stand. Familiarize yourself with the inherited home's condition. The property might have been the home where you spent a large proportion of your life, but you might not know everything about it. Hiring a professional to help you remove sentimental possessions is important. After a loved one passes, it's hard to imagine going through their items and sorting out what's valuable enough to keep and what needs to be donated or removed. Yet, the property needs to be emptied and cleaned before making any kind of sale. Estate agents, auction, or house buyers. Hiring an estate agent is common practice when selling a property. Yet, it may not be your best option. Since estate agents cannot guarantee a sale, a home can stay on the market for months. Auctions offer similar problems when using them to sell your inherited home. There's no guarantee of sale, and every day not sold means additional expenses. Selling a house you inherited to a house buyer is the quickest, simplest option if available. House buyers usually offer cash for homes, allowing you to avoid prolonged time on the housing market. Sometimes they cover selling costs to expedite the sale. You don't need to spend money on sprucing up your loved one's home and fixing any major repairs. House buyers buy it as is. They also allow you to skip using a realtor and communicate with you directly. Considering your options, familiarizing yourself with the market, and sorting the estate before a sale will reduce time on the market. Deciding to sell gives you options, but accepting a cash offer is the surest way to have your loved one's home taken care of and sold with ease.